y'all, I'm wounded. Y'all, let me tell y'all what just happened to me, like, I guess about 15 minutes ago or something. It just happened. Baby, I got ate up real bad. You know how your stomach get in knots? I got ate up pretty bad up over there. Oh, did he eat me up? Alright, let me tell y'all what happened. So, I was in the bed, right, and I was scrolling through the lives, through these TikTok videos. Y'all so never that man ate me up. And I was scrolling through some lives, right? So there was this guy. I didn't really see nothing that was interesting to me. Well, I was on the channel for a while watching that channel that I engage with all the time. And that's about history, about Africans and Pretendians. So I was on there for a long time. And then after a while, I started scrolling through other lives or whatever. Well, and so I couldn't find nothing that I was interested in. And then so finally something popped up where this guy was on there, and he was talking about AI. With the one I did the video on. Was that yesterday, y'all? I did that video on, or the day before? So he was already, when I first clicked on, he had already ate somebody up before me and blocked them. Bye, Felicia. After that, this was when I first stepped in the room. So he was talking or whatever, and let me get this together, y'all. I'm upset. He was talking or whatever about the artificial intelligence. And so I had made a comment, but when I made the comment, he had walked off the screen. So I guess he didn't see the screen. So he was explaining, you know, the depths about the AIs and what it's doing and how it's programming people. So by me doing the video on it, you know, I said a comment too. I was like, yeah, I said, you know, it's cloning people. I said first they started with the celebrities. Now they getting into the general population, regular people, of cloning people and taking people's minds. So he didn't see that. So when he came back, I had posted, I said, I just did a video on this. You just did a video on it. So let me ask you something. Who is that? Cougar's close. Look down the comment. You just did a video, so let me ask you this. So you said you just did a video. Well, how did you do the video? Where did you get your information from? Did you have to read up on it first and then make the video? Or did you do the video first without reading up on it? What was it? What was it about? How'd you do the video? So I said, well, the video, I had to download. And the first time I did the video, I didn't read anything. I had to download that something was creeping into our energy field that we need to be aware of, and we don't need to allow it to take control over, you know, our thoughts and minds, because that's what it's sent here to do. It's some type of plant. So after I said that or whatever, I said I was just warning people. I said, and then after I warned people that there was something suspicious in our field, I went back and found a video that supported what I was saying, and I read the video of what I had found. And then what triggered him, I guess, is because, what did he say? He was reading it, because he had it up on the screen. He was reading about this AI system and what it's doing. Same thing I was saying, what we need to watch out for. And he said, y'all ain't never heard about this. Y'all ain't never heard about this. And I said, that's when I said, yeah, I heard about it because I did the video on it. So that's what he wanted to know. How did I do the information, or how did I get this and that? So then he went on my page. And from there, he just started eating me up for no reason. I don't know if you a man or if you a woman. Oh, you got busy, baby. he started reaping benefits of some kind. And you talking about you did this, and if you got to go into a dark room and you got to speak from a dark place, you ain't connected to nothing. You ain't no source. If you a tarot reader, you programmed it. Oh, he just started eating me alive for no reason. Talking about you a cougar. You couldn't find no other divine name than that. Everybody gonna be wanting to know what's in your closet. I said, sir, my closet is open. What are you talking about? My closet is open. Not one time did I say that I was a cougar that gets all these young men. I ain't represented myself like that in no type of way because I don't even deal with young men. I don't even deal with no men at all. I'm saying I'm a cougar by experience, strategy, hunt, skill, wisdom. I'm a cougar by experience. That's what I'm saying. Oh, he just went on there, started attacking. And how you gonna call yourself a guru, or you how you a guru and you ain't even healed, and you telling people, I don't know if he was talking about me in general, but he was just, talking about me specifically on this part, but he was just talking. How people gonna be some type of gurus and they telling people how to open their third eyes, because I never told nobody how to open their third eye. And you telling people how to open their third eyes and you ain't even healed. You can't tell nobody how to do nothing and you ain't even healed. Well, if that's the case, sir, what is you doing on here? Who are you healing? Because you coming from a place of hurt. You on here talking, you on here speaking, and you attacking from a place of hurt. So if that's the case, if can't nobody tell nobody nothing and everybody is gurus, who is you then? What guru is you, and what is you healing, and who is you healing? Because you hurt. You sound hurt. You attacking me. How did it go from me just saying that I did a video on this and I know something about it to I don't know if you a man or if you a woman, and I don't know who cover. Everybody gonna want to get in your closet. He just. But see, I didn't get into. I said, sir. I said, you talking in a bunch of circles. I said, that's all you doing. I said, you saying a bunch of nothing. Oh, she said I'm saying a bunch of nothing. Let's give her a moment. So he pinned the comment, the highlight, the comment where I said he was talking a bunch of nothing. She's saying I'm talking a bunch of nothing and rah this and rah that. I said, you are. I said, you talking in circles and you saying a bunch of nothing. Oh, he said some other stuff and he chewed me out real good. And he said that I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here. Where you at? Let me find you. Bye, Felicia. I was just confused because I didn't know how all of that, me just saying that I touched on this and I heard about it before, and, I noticed that something was strange, that was in our community that we don't need to get too adapted on. I was basically saying the same thing he was saying. And it just turned into he didn't know if I was a man or a woman. I'm still confused about that. Some of these content creators ain't very pleasant. Some of them ain't very nice. And I can't remember the rest of the stuff he was saying, but I know I was a wounded dog when he shut me off of there. Goodness, some of these content creators, they bite, and they bite bad.